We're gonna start our event tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for our first event in 2021. My name is Irene, and thank you so much from ootdbostonian and Bogus Fleet for you guys to come and join us at this event. We have our special guest today. We have five local brands and designers. We have Melina Cortes, we have Jaclyn Robichaud Doyle, we have Natalia JMag, and we have Tracy Pierre and Boy Asiniga. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. But thank you so much, guys, for being available for our event tonight. But first of all, we would like to introduce you guys to our Bogo Split team. Kayla?
Awesome. All right. So, like Irene said, thank you guys so much for coming. Hi, Jackie. We're so excited to host these and to be able to showcase local brands, and to just continue to build a community in the Boston area and wherever else it ends up taking us. So, my name is Kayla, and I am the co-owner of BogoSplit.com.
My name is Kennedy. I'm also the co-owner of BogosFit.com.
And I'm Adriano, also co-owner of BogoSplit.com.
And my name is Irene. I'm the editorial team from OTD Bostonian.
And I'm Gabriela. I'm the founder of OTD Bostonian. And Irene, would you mind to tell us more about the event?
Yeah, this is our third year here in Boston, and we are glad that we are here now and surrounded by these amazing bloggers, influencers, and local brands and designers. It is amazing to have communities that support each other to grow together. And we believe that this is the perfect time to expand and grow bigger. So that today we have our five amazing designers and brands that we would like to introduce to you all, so that we all can kind of sort of hear the story behind it and kind of get to know each other and this our Bostonian community. So first of all, I would like to play a 30-second video, and I'm gonna give it to Melina Cortes.
My name is Melina Cortes. It's great to see everyone here. Some of you I already knew, and it's great to meet new people. I'm originally from the Dominican Republic. However, Boston has been home for the past 30 years. So Boston is in fact home. I launched Lalla, the concept behind this clothing line in 2014, on paper in 2012. So it's been a lot of years in the making. And the goal behind Lalla and my mission really as a designer for women is to be a part of their lifestyle, right? I design for the type of women that raised me, women who didn't have a lot of money back then. So when they invested in a piece, it really needed to be a piece that could live on for many seasons and for many years, right? And that could be worn again and again and again. So I very much chase that timeless essence. And I want for all my dresses to be timeless pieces and staples in a woman's closet. And so my collections are really meant to be a part of the busy woman lifestyle, from dresses that are appropriate for work to dresses that are appropriate to cocktail or hanging out with the girlfriends, to dresses that are a little bit more special occasion for the gala, the wedding, guest of wedding, and so on and so forth. My silhouettes are very I like to define it as bold with a classic twist. The cut is very classic. The silhouette is very simple. I personally don't like. Again, I'm trying not to follow trends. For me, the detail and the importance of what Lalla B means for me is in the color. That's kind of how I express my boldness in the color, in the prints. I personally source all of my fabric. 95% of them come from Italy. I want to make sure that when I'm making one or two dresses and you're investing in that dress, that you're not going to walk into a party and somebody else is going to have that print. So that is kind of the vision behind Lalla B.
Awesome. Thank you. I love your pieces. Very bright. Very
Thank you so much.
All right, Irene, who do we have next?
Next, we have Jaclyn Robichaud Doyle, the founder of Attackk Clothing. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrongly. I'm gonna put your 30-second introduction video, and then you can go ahead and start the introduction.
Hi, everyone. So I am Jaclyn Robichaud Doyle. I am the owner and designer of Attackk Clothing. I'm based in the greater Boston area. I had a studio in Lowell for a little over 5 years. With the impact of COVID, I did have to close, but I am still very active in the fashion community. And I am still running my brand just primarily online. So I do a little bit of everything from, as you can see, these really couture pieces to just simple t-shirts with my original artwork on them. Generally, I just design for what I like to call the pretty rocker. So really anybody that is looking to add a little bit of edge to their wardrobe for any occasion. And also keeping in mind inclusivity and sustainability are two really huge pillars of my business as well. So I do a lot of custom pieces for events, wedding gowns, galas, cocktail dresses for guests at weddings, things like that. And I am actually sort of on the cusp of launching a wholesale side of my business where I'll be able to offer some more casual pieces with my original artwork as textile designs to boutiques in the area. So I'm really excited about that.
That's awesome.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, super stoked.
Thank you.
A little nervous, but mostly excited.
I understand.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll have the next one. We'll have Natalia J Mack, founder of Natalia J Mack Label. So the place is yours, and I'm gonna put a 30-second video to start, and you can go ahead.
But hi everyone, I see some familiar faces. Hey y'all. And then everyone else, so nice to meet you. So I'm Natalia JMag. I started Natalia JMag label in 2016, right after I graduated from design school. And I started it because I wanted to be my own boss and I wanted to start a brand that was sustainable. But at the time I was like, what am I doing? And so I had to figure out like how to make it sustainable as I went. But at the core, it's always been a made to order brand. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what I've been doing since 2016. I was on Project Runway. So I was on Project Runway right after I graduated. After I finished Project Runway was when I launched my website and I sell direct to consumer. And one of the main things in my brand is sustainability. And what makes it sustainable is the materials that I use. So I use destined for landfill clothing and textiles. So deadstock textiles and then clothing, for example, like this set is made out of 2 men's blazers that I upcycled and turned into this blazer and this skirt for women. I also use bamboo, hemp, textiles, wool, natural textiles that, after if somebody decides to throw something out, they will, go back to the earth. So that's really important to me. And then I work on a made to order model because for me, it's really important to not create excess waste. That always worries me. Like because sometimes people are like, oh, wouldn't you want to outsource manufacturing? And that would be great if I had a really big demand, but still I feel like I would still always want to be in a made to order model because it gives me more control on the amount of things that I'm creating. And even if I create more than one thing, it's still small batch, limited edition. I use natural dyes, such as I use turmeric, cochineal, and I'm experimenting with some other natural dyes. I've used onion peels. I've used avocado peels. And so my brand is ready to wear. As you can see, it's separate. I do women's wear, but I also create unisex pieces like this piece. So this is an outerwear. It's a jacket, and it can be worn by both men and women. And I would say that my brand is a contemporary streetwear brand. And that's Natalia JMag.
Hi, my name is Bibi Ashenoga, and I'm one of the co-founders of Chicnicity. And Chicnicity means chic in your ethnicity. And we started Chicnicity because as a Nigerian American woman, I couldn't find pieces that represented my ethnicity. I'm from Nigeria. We're known to, Nigeria is known to be the fashion capital of Africa. And I wanted, a piece of me to be represented in my everyday life. So I started Chicnicity, and it's ethnic inspired pieces that can be worn every day. And we wanted things that we could wear every day as career women, as moms, as girlfriends, without it being too costumey. Because a lot of people, when they think of African, pieces, it tends to be something, costumey. And we're far from that. We want pieces that you can wear every day, but at the same time, you're able to see these prints are different, but they're chic. The silhouettes are familiar, but the prints are different. So we started in 2017, but prior to that, I have been in the fashion industry for almost 20 years. I finished, I was called to bar 20 years ago, and I decided I wasn't going to practice law. And I went straight into fashion because I've always had a passion for fashion. 3 years later, I moved to the US from Nigeria and went back to school twice and helped other brands go into production. So prior to starting Chicnicity in 2017, I helped other brands go into production for retail. So our pieces, from the name, chic, ethnic inspired, contemporary. We love effortless, easy pieces that can be worn by everyone, because I believe, like food and fashion, like food and music, fashion is a very good way to introduce who you are, your culture, to other people. And we're proud to say that people just love the pieces because they're good pieces in nice prints and colors. So we've been able to sell to women across all races, and that was exactly what I wanted. Pieces that everyone could wear, not nice costume, no, nice dress that happens to be ethnic inspired.
So my name is Tracy Pierre. I'm the founder and CEO of Belty Boutique. I'm from Haitian, so Haitian descent. Belty stands for Pretty Little. So Pretty Little Boutique. Well, not really boutique, but I put the word bougie and boutique together, and that's how I formed Boutique. I've had a sense of style since I was in the womb. I'm very passionate about fashion, and my core value and mission is to encourage women to just feel empowered and beautiful without breaking their pockets. So I offer casual wear, business attire, party wear, cute and comfy clothing. And again, just at affordable rate. You can be beautiful without tending to your everyday, finances. So my mission is to just inspire women to feel confident and beautiful in whatever they wear, whether that's a crop top or sweatpants and a sweater. Everybody's beautiful and in their own ways. So
thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So next, so now that we kind of all got to know the vendors, and I love how different you guys are, but I mean, this is fashion. However, everybody's pieces are different. Everybody's bringing a different element, culture. This is why I love fashion. It just never gets old. It's just, it continues to grow, and it conforms to everything. So I love that. The next part, Irene, is just that's going to be where you guys will introduce your pieces and show us a little bit of what makes you unique.
The pieces that I selected, so before I share my screen, so as I mentioned during my introduction, in any collection that I create, I like to tell a story, right? So if I am my ideal customer, if I'm my target customer, I am a woman that also happens to have a corporate job. I'm an executive, a healthcare executive, so I need pieces that I could wear to the boardroom. I also have a very close group of girlfriends, that pre-COVID, we get together, we go out. I also go on dates with my husband, you know, whenever our little rugrats are behaving. So, and then there's the more the theater or the gala or the wedding that also I want to be dressed for. So I kind of broke it down that way so that you guys could get a sense of and this is the collection that is being shown currently in the showroom in Atlanta for spring. One thing that I've incorporated, and I welcome other people's feedback, is, you know, before it was spring, summer, and then fall, winter. I have always kind of been a little bit against that. So now I've started calling my collections by the year, because I do feel that a lot of these dresses can be worn at different times depending on where you live in the United States. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here for a minute. And then let's see. All right, so this is again part of the I was gonna say spring, but I would say 2020 collection. So as I mentioned before, very simple silhouettes, very easy to carry styles, made for with different body types in mind. I'm from the Caribbean, so even in my thinner days, I always had, you know, hips and bust and all of that stuff. So really some of the best compliments I've gotten from people that wear my dresses or that buy them, you know, and is I put it on, I forget about it, it fits great. And that's something that that is very important to me. My collection has always, I'm very proud of the fact that I've been able to maintain the development and the production in New York, and now moving it a little bit to Boston. It's helped me to grow as a designer, to be that close to the quality inspection, the production, the sourcing, anything that goes into Lalla, I'm hands-on involved in. So this is an example of pieces that could be easily worn to work. These are pieces that one of them could be worn into work, but now you're talking more about, you know, cocktail with girlfriends, social gatherings, and so on and so forth. So this is just an example of, and as you can see, again, my eye is always in it needs to fit right, and then it needs to be a different fabric, it needs to be a different print. I don't ever want to see someone else, if you invest in a dress, I don't ever want anyone to be worried about someone having the exact same dress, the exact same print. And I'm still making this in very small batches. This is a very special dress because I designed it and stores didn't get it. You know, I was designing for a long time to please stores, because my line, I was fortunate enough to partner with a showroom in New York, and now I'm working with a showroom in Atlanta, and they go out and they show the collection to boutiques, right? One of the changes that I'm making moving forward is I want to be able to communicate directly with my customer. That is when I actually have the most fun, when I'm actually designing for a person. I get to know them, they get to know me. By the end, they've seen pictures of my kids, I've seen pictures of their kids. It's a completely different experience. And I want anyone who owns and touches my fabric and who owns a piece to really know that they're buying my story, right? I started this label because this is my way to communicate when I'm angry, when I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm excited. And so even though I was advised not to make this piece because not everybody was going to understand it, I, you know, humbly ignored that advice, and I wanted to see it be done. I think that it's the right piece for the right woman, probably maybe not for the right store, but definitely for the right customer. So and then this is, again, the color, even though I live in Boston, and if you see me in my day-to-day life, I'm pretty black and gray and brown. Really, when I'm designing and when I'm merchandising a collection and picking fabrics, it's kind of when I allow myself to go a little wild. And this is where my childhood comes in. You know, this is looking at this dress, it just transports me back to when I was 6 years old, playing in my grandmother's yard, and just with the cherry trees and the guava trees and the coconut trees, and just this fusion of things and colors. And so it's my way to kind of to make the piece whole with different parts of who I am, right? Last but not least, I believe it's, yeah, so just a mix of different fabrics. And that's what I try to really convey and communicate with each of my pieces. I don't like to play it safe. This is a lace with silk chiffon that was degraded in color. So just always maintaining that elegant style. For me, what it means to be elegant, but presenting it in a way that allows the woman to project that confidence, that boldness, that beauty that is already there. So I never mean for my dresses to make anyone. I believe we are already beautiful as we are. The dress for me is more of a complement of what's already there. So those are my pieces.
Thank you so much. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the point that you made about the importance of customer and vendor relationship. That is something I will be touching on because, that is like a huge part of our company. So I appreciate that you said that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So this is also dead stock leather. And I collaborated with another artist in the community that I was in to do a bunch of laser cutting of the leather so I could put the gold leather behind it and feature my logo on the jacket. And this took, as you can imagine, a lot of hours because I had to not only cut all of these pieces, but I had to digitize each pattern piece and put the laser cutout on it before I could even begin constructing the jacket. And then, sorry that I'm not as prepared with a spreadsheet or digital photos. That was a better idea, but here we are. So this is one of my pieces that I'm actually going to be offering wholesale, which I'm really excited about. It has this really fun boho vibe to it, little covered buttons down the front, which I think is really cute, and it has a nice open back with a little tie. Really great for like spring, summer. It's kind of that maxi cup with a slit. And last but not least, I have another piece that's all dead stock as well. So this leather, I think it's actually Marc Jacobs dead stock, which is kind of fun, but the whole just metallic vibe, I think is really striking. Just has a very like glam rock feel to it. So this is sort of what I've been doing up until now, and then the wholesale piece is sort of what I'm incorporating in, as sort of a jumping off point for a new part of my business.
Impressive pieces, Jackie. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. I hope you could see him okay. Sorry that.
No, we did, yeah.
Oh no, we can see him.
Okay.
Awesome, thanks. Next in line, we'll have Natalia Germain. You would like to give us a little details?
Hey, okay, so I have some pieces here in my studio. I don't know. I'm on my phone, so I'm just trying to see what you guys can see. I'll just show you one by one. So this one is upcycled. It's made from menswear, so 2 men's blazers that I turned into this 2-piece. This is actually a really popular design. I filled a lot of these upcycled blazers. So there's that one. I also love to upcycle denim. So this is one of my upcycled denims. It's upcycled Levi's, and it has lacing on the side. So all of these pieces are either from my collection that's dropping next week or from the collection that's for sale on my website. Then there's these, so this piece is more, it's more femme and has features of poofy sleeves. It's made out of hemp. So this is hemp linen, it's organic linen, and it's lined in organic cotton. So you can see a little bit right there. And you can wear like a dress like this, closed, or you can wear like a jacket. Just open. So that's her. And then there's this upcycled men's shirt that I turned into a dress. And so I just added pleats, so it's fitted around the waist. And then I added some ruching on the sleeves. And then this outfit, so it's featuring a split blazer. So it's a two-tone blazer. And then it features a little tank top made out of scraps. So this is made out of all scraps from previous things that I've made. And then the skirt is cut and sew. And then it has a little lacing detail, which I love. I love a lace up moment. And then this is my favorite piece from my next collection. So it's a unisex piece and it features these big patch pockets. It has a hood, it has a high neck, and then you can wear it like this, you can wear it like this. Has oversized sleeves. So I really love to design fun stuff, but I also love designing unisex things, and I feel like it's more of a direction that I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go towards. I'm gonna make more unisex pieces. So in the near future, I will be dropping a unisex collection featuring pieces both for men and women, because honestly, in my opinion, clothing doesn't have a gender. And I mean, I love wearing menswear, so I think and I draw a lot of inspiration from menswear, as you can see, the blazers, the dress shirt. Yeah, I'm excited for that, to launch this unisex collection. And then I have a collection dropping that's featuring this piece, and the poofy sleeve jacket is dropping next, I think, Friday or Thursday at 11 a.m. You can check on my Instagram. The date is there. It's going to be February 10th. That's when it's dropping. February 10th at 11 a.m. on my website. And then you can shop for these pieces already. These pieces are already on the website. And this is actually one of a kind. I'm very surprised I haven't sold it. It's really, really beautiful. I don't mind keeping it. And that's it.
Awesome. I was gonna say I might have to get that white one.
Yeah, it's here for you.
That jacket is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, oh my God, it's my favorite. I'm obsessed with it.
It's really nice. How much would it cost? Like,
it depends. So my price ranges from well, like this little tank top is like, the cheaper side of things is $35. But then it can go up anywhere to $900 depending on how complicated the outerwear is. But this specific jacket, I'm gonna list it for $495. And then the hemp one, because of the material and how complicated it is, that one's gonna be $695.
Yeah.
But the rest, the sets are $125. My denim is usually between $95, $145, depending on how complicated it is. And then and also this outfit that I'm wearing. So these sweatpants are by me, and then this shirt too. It's dyed with cochineal natural dye. It's reversible. You can wear it like back to front, front to back. And it's made out of dead stock stretch cotton.
I love the sustainability of your pieces. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, sustainability is really important to me, because for me, it's like, and like my whole thing, the whole idea and thing behind my brand is like, sustainability doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be earthy, crunchy. It can be cool. It can be streetwear.
Awesome. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you.
Awesome. Next we'll have Tracy. Tracy, I'm gonna put your video first, the 50 seconds video.
Okay.
Give us a minute. I'm gonna share it to the screen. And now.
This has been a dream of mine since I was little. I'm very passionate about fashion. So I feel like my purpose is to bring bougie to bougie.
video. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you for
Nice.
sharing.
Tracy always bring the party.
Yeah.
So speaking of party, Belty Boutique, it's diverse clothing. So from comfortable streetwear, casual, business casual. I target audience 27 to 35 working woman, that doesn't have a lot to spend because everyday expenses, right? So this piece right here, this is actually Belty Boutique. It hasn't yet launched, but this weekend it will be launching. It's a 2-piece set. I'm big on the 2-piece sets and denim. So I have this piece. This is Sasha. I name my mannequins. I don't know if you can see it, if the positioning is right, but here we go. So this denim, I pick out all the clothes. I don't design it. I just try to relate to my target audience, which again is between 27, 35 working women that goes out on the weekends or brunch on Sundays with her girlfriends. So I have this denim piece right here. It's a 1-piece set with this snake belt. I actually have matching snake earrings to go with this belt. And then this is like, this is like party, but you can make it casual if you're going to work, minus the tube top, but it's a matching set. Oh, there we go. But matching set, again, same thing. And then over here, business casual. I know it's sheer sleeves, so you can't really wear this to work, but brunch with your girlfriends on Sunday. Just diverse, trendy, chic, up to date. And yeah, I try to pick the pieces that I pick is things that I can relate to, or my age range, or the age range that I'm trying to target. So there's a lot of denim, 2-piece sets. I wish I can show you guys more, but the stockroom is a disaster right now. So, but my website, you can check out all of the designs and different clothings and different sets that I have.
Great, thank you.
Awesome. I feel like all 3 of those pieces were diverse, so it can kind of, cater to all different types of people. And obviously you can never go wrong with denim. It never gets old.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, our last but not least, Boy, would you like to bring us more into your clothing line?
I'm wearing one of our pieces. It sold out. It was a bestseller. And I'm going to switch off my video for just a second so I can show you the pieces I have. Just a second. So these are the 2 pieces I have. I'm not sure you can see them, but this is quintessential chicnicity. We love easy, chic pieces with a lot of print. So these 2 pieces, they're going to drop in a few weeks. They were shown at Couture in New York. Couture is a trade show in New York, so we already have orders from boutiques around the world. Like the lady from Lalla said, because of COVID, we now don't say spring, summer. This is just our 2021 new collection. So because of COVID, we tend to drop 2 to 3 pieces every 6 weeks. So the orange dress, and I'm going to move closer. This is the Nani Dress. I'm very big. Very big and into details. So, and versatile ways you can wear a dress. I'm not sure you can see this, but this you can pull. It's a drawstring in like a gourmet metal detail. You can wear it off the shoulder. You can wear it on your shoulder. Oops, I hope you can see. And it's a simple dress, but dramatic because we have this cascade. I'm not sure you can see it, which kind of billows as you walk. So this is more of a casual, resort wear, but we also have this a dressier dress, which for me, if I were going to a gala or a dinner, I would wear this. So it's a plissé pleats. I'm not sure if you can see that. So the plissé pleats, it has this ruffled, dramatic, hem. It's like double tiered, and it's very elegant. It moves like a dream when you wear it. And so this is our version of what someone like me or someone interested in print would wear for the evening, or something a bit more occasional, dressy, wedding, gala. And so these two pieces, just their chicnicity, chic, effortless, modern at the same time. But if you're from West Africa, you will know these prints because they're peculiar. They're not peculiar, but they're known to West Africans, the print. But we print this African print on softer, silkier fabrics, and fabrics you can wear, winter time. So basically, I forgot to mention, we're ready to wear. We drop pieces every 4 to 6 weeks, and you can buy all these pieces on our website. And I'm going to just go near again. So plissé pleats, ruffled hem, 2 dresses, one, formal, one less formal, but you can dress up or dress down as you wish. So basically this is, a piece of me that everyone from, anywhere can wear. And you just, you feel special, you feel chic, you feel like, you don't have to think, but you're still representing in a very sophisticated, effortless way. I'm very big on my pieces looking effortless. So I hope you're able to, get a good view and see what we're all about. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Everyone has so much amazing stuff. Now I'm not gonna stop shopping. I can't. By the way, I am wearing Belty Boutique jeans.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yay, I love to hear it.
Okay. So thank you guys so much for sharing your pieces. And, this is what Vogue Split is about, bringing together a community. We're all different, but at the same time, we share, as BB mentioned, we share a passion for fashion, right? We all love fashion, but fashion, it's interesting because it means something different, but at the same time, it's similar to us all at the same time. And you guys all, while you guys were presenting your pieces and talking about your brand, you talked about the struggles that you guys faced in 2020. And that was what we noticed, so we were trying to create a platform for a while. And, once 2020, we were getting ready to drop in 2020, we went to like 1 or 2 events, and all of a sudden, obviously everything shut down. And we were just, sitting, we're thinking, we're like, how can we, revamp and kind of tackle some of these problems, because some of our favorite boutiques were closing down. We were hearing about brands who had to shut down. Like Jackie, you mentioned you had to shut down your actual physical location and now sell online. Lalla, you mentioned, that you actually had to kind of change your pieces a little bit because they were more formal. So everybody kind of had to change a little bit because of the struggles that we faced in 2020. So now more than ever in 2021, I think we need to focus on building community, because that's going to help us to grow, right? Supporting each other, supporting local businesses, being kind of having that all-in-one platform. And I think that's what we're trying to do. I'll pass it over to Kenny, who's going to tell you guys a little bit more about our platform and how it can meet your needs as a vendor or any user that also wants to get on there as well.
Hello, guys. My name is Kenley Seniors. First of all, before I even start with this, I wanna, from the bottom of my heart, just express how proud I am of you guys. Because I understand, how hard it is to run a business, especially at these times. It shows passion. So I applaud you guys. You guys are honestly inspiring me. As I see all these clothings and pieces, like it's extremely inspiring. So before I get to the service of Bogo Split, I want to explain the basic function of a profile that any person will make once they sign up. So once you sign up to our website, and you have a profile, you will have access to a wall, and it works exactly like the Facebook wall. You will be able to make friends, share posts, create, create posts, like posts, just in engage with vendors. Every vendor will also have a profile, and you will be able to engage as a customer to vendors. Now, and also we are integrated with Instagram. So whatever Instagram post you make will automatically go to your post. But why is that important? Bogo Split is a social marketplace. So basically, we are more than just a regular marketplace. I need to explain to you guys what a regular marketplace is. A regular marketplace, like example, Amazon, they are focused on promoting their items because they make the money of commission. So the more they sell, obviously they'll make the money. To me, that is a problem because the people that needs to be promoted are not what needs to be promoted is not the item, but the brand. The brand is what needs, a marketing. The brand is what people need to notice more than the item, right? So that's where the social part comes in. We don't want people to just come in and buy a product from you guys and then leave. If someone buys something, their friends will be able to see it. They will be able to engage with the vendor about it. Now this communication happening, about the product that they just bought on our website. And to me, what's more important than selling items is growth of a company, right? It's networking. So you need to be on a platform that supports just collaboration with other artists, right? Like we're doing here. This is important. Building a community is extremely important for small businesses. Having your name out there, having and being in a market that support exactly you. Every marketplace, what they do to bring traffic in is offer services to anyone who wants to sell anything, right? This is a platform that only caters to fashion lovers. So when the audience that we get here, for sure that this is the audience that you can easily reach out to and target and explain, your mission statement and explain, your goals are, and you will get the support here because that's what this platform, that's what the culture of this platform is about. um I mean,
Yeah, it's just, I think, promoting the seller goes a long way than promoting your items, right? So a lot of people touched upon that, the supply and demand and the market changes. So promoting the seller, what it does is that people will continue to follow you, whatever pieces or whatever, if you decide to change, because they know you as a person, right? Because you're having that interaction with them on this platform. I think Natalia mentioned, like, the fact that she didn't do things like make a lot of things because it's like you have to find people to sell it to, but now she'll be able to talk to her audience, like, what pieces would you guys like me to make more of? She'll be able to know who's buying her things, because on your profile as a vendor, you're seeing who your audience is, right? You can go to their profile and say, wow, like it seems like a lot of people that are buying my things like red, you know what I mean? So maybe I need to add more red to my actual, collection, my next collection, and have special drops maybe for the people that you feel like you can cater to. I think it's hard when you guys are on platforms like Instagram and things. They're great, but you really don't know, you can't really pinpoint your followers. You know what I mean? And I think that was one of the biggest thing we wanted to focus on Vogue with Split was, let's sell fashion to people who want to buy fashion, right? Let's showcase to people who, so like Kenny mentioned, like when someone comes on board with Split, it's because they know that, okay, this is a fashion community, they have a passion for it, they love it. So they're going to see who are the vendors on there and who is it that they want to kind of follow along with. So when I go on board with Split and I buy a piece from Belty Boutique, I know that it's owned by Tracy Pierre, right? So now I'm keeping up with Tracy Pierre. I can send Tracy an email. I can send her, I can interact with her. It just seems more like the vendor and the buyer relationship that Melina had mentioned earlier. And that is really all Vogue with Split is an all-in-one platform, and it's a community.
I mean, what we basically talking about is free marketing. When you have an all-in-one platform that caters to fashion, when you guys, as we building this website, and we get bigger, people are gonna be coming to you, right? The customer is gonna be coming to you. Like, we have a partnership with OTB, and they coming to this website to promote you guys, the vendor. They bringing, they bring their services to you guys. So you guys won't need to keep looking, to think like, okay, how do I keep marketing myself? Because, like that's the, when you own a business, that's the struggle. That's the bottom line struggle. How do I reach out to people? What do I do? You won't need to do that anymore once you're in this all-in-one fashion place that cares, that community, that this platform that cares and caters to everything. And as owner of the site, we here for a conversation, right? Whatever you guys need access to, whatever you guys need to, that needs for you to help, we'll be right there to add it on, and help you guys move forward. So that is something you will not get with those bigger companies. So
yeah, like we want to grow with you guys. So if there's something like, oh hey Kayla, I was on another platform and I've had conversations with vendors even this week, and oh I have this, like can you guys add that? We're able to do that because we are growing with you guys. So as you guys grow, we're growing as well. So if there's something that you've used somewhere else that you feel like, hey, I really like that feature and it really helps me with my audience, that's a conversation that we love to have with you guys. But to the point that Kenny's mentioning, this is an all-in-one fashion platform. So now promoters and artists and all these people will come on this platform and they're gonna find you guys instead of you guys having to find them. And that is the reason why, our collaboration with ootdbostonian is so big, is because of the fact that they're now able to just be in a platform where they can see all these vendors and they can help connect you guys to the other side, which is important too, which is having influencers and having people to promote your brand. So with that being said, we're going to turn it over to them so they can tell you guys a little bit more about what they do and then our collaboration together.
Yes, thank you, Kayla. And then I want to talk a bit about the market. If we take a look fashion industry here in Boston, there is a lot of going on. The pandemic that happened through last year actually shifted how people behavior to buy something. It's not only in the Boston area, but also the rest of the world. Throwback unpredicted challenge, like many retail actually having this kind of field bankruptcy as well, and then we see a lot of store close. Some of us might like take this opportunity to transform their business to online, like what Bogo Split did into our society. Like they built this kind of platform for everyone, so like store can get in together to build a community in the Boston area. And then as shifting sales to e-commerce platform, the question is how to increase our sales, what we need to prepare, how to understand our local market. Like this is the main key. And then since retailers are focusing increasing their online sales, I think this is the perfect time for us to get into the market as well. We built the community to get better understanding about like how local customers and how this they dress up and what kind of items that they prefer to buy. All of the brands that speech today, actually they have their unique proposition, like that's allow their customer to understand what their value, what kind of like items that they are selling. And I believe that in order to survive, we need to have this kind of like our brand identity to make the difference in this kind of industry. Also, the question is how to get well known in our society. I mean, Boston, it's kind of like hard if we didn't know like our community and then our target market, how to work also with the local bloggers or influencer. And I believe that influencer can bring like their own value into the items that they wear. As a brand, you also need to select kind of like the right person to advertise your brand, that because it also depends on their style. Like you have to select the right influencer for that. I believe that everyone has their own style, and then it reflects based on their what they wear. And in this time, like ootdbostonian, we can help you to promote your brand, to create kind of like pop-up event with bloggers and interview 101 in our YouTube channel. So it will help you to get known in the Boston community itself. And Irene, would you mind to share a bit about us?
Yeah, like Gabby said, today Bostonian, we are focusing on growing our community together, and we are very aware that the fashion network is very crucial to understand the growth and to get to connect with everyone. Sharing the same passions will allow us to build an identity in our society. We love to see people bring their own style. That's why in OTD Bostonian, we always share lots of influencers, style and brands. That's what we really care about, because by sharing your style and your fashion, you kind of get to know everyone and kind of build the community together. Also, as we collaborate with Boga Split right now, we are very aware of the struggles that our small fashion brands and boutiques have faced during this pandemic, and we have teamed together with the Boga Split team that to kind of like provide this platform for all our small business or brands, Boston based local designer, just together to kind of like build together. Because last time we had our I think 3 years ago, right, Gabby, we have our first event at one of Boston local brand. And after all this pandemic happened, we heard that they've been shutting down, and it was really something that kind of like hit us. And then when we talked to Boga Split, we were like, okay, this is one of the things that we can actually do to help our local brand and in Boston to kind of together, that we can build something and we can kind of like support each other. That's all basically what we want to do. We want to support, we want to be there, so that we can all together grow. Yeah, that's basically the reason why we have this event, and we have these beautiful collaborations with Boga Split. And we really thank you guys for actually taking your time to be here and sharing your designs or just to attend, because this is actually you doing something for the community. So thank you very much. Is there anything anyone maybe have questions, or Boga Split team, you guys want to say something?
Oh yeah, I actually had a question, and some people were mentioning earlier with their descriptions with everything, if because of the pandemic and everything, with Arizona, it's a bit more open, but I was wondering with everyone's brands and designs and everything, if mostly everyone is more online based or physical stores, or what do they see with like the future of that going with the direction of everything?
I would like to talk about that, because Vogue Split actually has a strategy to help both. The people that has a physical store, uh, we both facing the same struggle, right? We are recovering, right? Both of us, the online sellers with the storefront sellers. The storefront sellers own space, and I think it would be a beautiful thing if they could feature some of our vendors here, right? And in exchange for a vendor who has a great online presence to feature to talk about the storefronts. So basically, I'm talking about free marketing between each other, right? You help me, I help you. The people in the storefronts, they are worried about their storefronts. You know what I mean? They're not worried about what's going on online. And the people who own the online store are worried, engage online. And it would be extremely beneficial for someone with a storefront to get free marketing and just say, hey, I will invite you to bring your piece here. And the person who has a piece being featured have to do is just go online and say, hey, go here where you could see my piece, you know what I mean, physically, and go, you know what I mean, and go check out this storefront and stuff. So it's all about, we can all work together and engage together and actually build something together here. And all these tools are available on this website. Everything is available here. So it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you bring. It doesn't even matter if you don't have anything yet. It's important to just see the scene, you know what I mean, and see what you're getting yourself into and start having communication, you know what I mean, and start, and start having dialogue with people before you even get somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah, like Kenny's saying with everyone helping each other. So everyone combining and helping each other with the storefront and online sales. Someone who usually shops online, someone like me, I usually try to shop online, and I feel like a lot of people are doing that nowadays, especially now because of COVID. Once things start opening up and the people with the storefronts can help the online sellers have like a small pop-up shop, and then that will bring those customers into that person's storefront, and then that'll give them a whole new experience to another brand and new pieces that they may have not seen. Maybe they are not used to walking around anymore, because a lot of people now are just comfortable shopping online. That's the way everything's going right now. We don't know how much longer it's going to go this way, but as things slowly open, like you said, Arizona, it's a little bit more lax there. People go out more, but out here in Boston, they're still not really opening up stores. So that'll help them. And then that'll also help the storefront be able to promote on the other person's website. And then that'll give that storefront more customers. And then they can all communicate with each other and share everything and set everything up through BOGO Split, and then share all that information with other vendors. And like you mentioned, there's some people that don't have a storefront and don't have an online shop. They're just starting, they're just designing, but they have pieces that they love and they want to share with everyone. So they can connect with those storefronts, they can connect with those websites, they can sell on the BOGO Split website. So it just gives everyone an opportunity to be able to help each other and share and just grow the community together.
Oh yeah, because I definitely think I work in retail right now. I've been doing it for over like 3 years, and I definitely think like the interpersonal like relationship and everything is very important. Like, so even like exactly, I agree. So.
Thank you for your question.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Thank you.
And I guess lastly, Adriano, do you kind of want to touch upon the support system and what we have going on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first I just want to thank everyone for taking time out their day to attend this. It really means a lot to all of us. So to the Bostonian, to the BOGO Split team, we really appreciate it. And I do feel like I learned something about each and every one of you that shared your pieces. You guys did amazing jobs at creating those pieces, because I feel like they really showed who you are as a person. And we want to help you be able to share that on our website. So Kayla did mention it before. We are here to help you guys. We're here to grow with you. A lot of you have been in the fashion business longer than we've been doing this. So you guys will know a lot more when it comes to maybe marketing to your target audience. So if there's any ideas or thoughts, you can always feel free to contact us. You can always email Kayla, you can email me or Kenny. We also have a support ticket system on the website. So if you want to submit any ideas on there, if you have any technical issues, it's going to be us that's going to be answering any questions on the website. So we're not throwing anything to any third-party service. So you're not going to be talking to someone that has nothing to do with the website. So you're going to get all the information from us. And we want to hear every idea everyone has and just work with you guys. Because at the end of the day, we're here to help you guys grow. And when you guys grow, that's going to help us grow. So we're just trying to be a big community and bring in all the people that want to share in this community as well.
I mean, honestly, the struggle you guys are facing, thousands of entrepreneurs are facing the exact same thing. And the same way you guys see this opportunity, of meeting each other and collabing and stuff like that, there's 1,000 more just wishing that we could, be in this position, right? So we need to start engaging, with each other more, so these people can notice us, right? So I feel like it's important for us to keep reaching out to other entrepreneurs and say, hey, we're building something here. It's extremely important right now to start getting things going, and so we could recover faster.
I think
from 2020.
Will bring power in the numbers, and I think I saw something in the chat, Joelle, I think Bergie, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I feel like what you brought a good point, she just brought up with the fact that online everyone's wearing the same brands, right? These big brands, they have power because they have the money, they have the numbers. So I feel like the way for us to have the numbers is for us to then build our own community, and the fact that we can then bring separate pieces to people, and different pieces, which is, that was part of her comment. And I appreciate that so much, because it's not all the same, tees from Zara. Just because it says Zara, everybody wants it. H&M. No, it's a special piece from Lalla. It's a special piece picked out from Tracy Pierre from Belty Boutique. It's a unique ethnic piece, from Chignicity. It's a gorgeous, extremely unique jacket from Attackk. It's and it's a special sustainable piece from Natalia J Mack. So it's like, these are all different things that we're not getting exposed to, and I feel like fashion lovers, we want that, but where do we find it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think this is why, and then it brings us again to this whole community aspect, and just us having a platform that we can call our own, and we can build it, and we can make it what we want it to be.
Yeah, Instagram is not the right platform. You know what I mean? They have the numbers, but it's not. And again, I've talked about other marketplaces, and if you just look at their business model, are they supporting you, right? Are they marketing you? No, I mean, for the most part, they marketing the items because they need to sell, and that's how they make their money, right? So I just want to stress how much I appreciate you guys, being here, and how important it is, for us to continue this road and make sure we let other people know other people who are in the exact same position that you guys are right now about this community. So.
Yes, and also I want to thank to Jolie as well, like when she mentioned about the influencer wearing the same big brands as well. And then in this time, like ootdbostonian, we would love to give local brands chance and opportunity to introduce their pieces into like local Boston influencer. If you need anything to help, we can help you to introduce your items to them. And I hope this collaboration can give you chance to grow your business in this year. And yeah, I believe also the influencer who watch right now, who be with us in this Zoom meeting as well, they will willing to introduce your pieces to our society.
Hello, everyone. Actually, it's Joelle and Georgie, but it's okay. You can pronounce it. Hi, this is me. I'm sorry, I'm like in my room now. My husband is watching TV. So I am an influencer and I just love it tonight. One more thing I wanted to add, that fashion just lost its sense because truly everyone is wearing the same. Even myself, when I go to H&M or Zara or any store, like I try to find things that I already did not see. And as Lalla B said earlier, like her pieces are so unique. Like you truly don't see this on Instagram nowadays. You just see all these items that are showing off everything, or like those items that are styled in different ways. It's just fashion lost, like truly lost the sense of fashion and unique pieces. So that's what I wanted to say. And it's Joelle, Georgie, and I'm Lebanese, by the way.
Thank you, Joelle.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your comments, and you brought up some very important topics.
Yeah, I mean, I think what the problem was is that there was never a platform built for fashion, right? I mean, it just, this platform built just to sell. It doesn't mean like it's built to support, you know, the people who has the passion for fashion, right? So, and you talking with the owners, and like I said, you guys have the power to mold this platform to what it needs to be to support you guys, right? So yeah, that's all that's important for me to.
Yeah, and just like Joelle, there's there's a lot of people that are looking for those unique pieces, and they're just not finding them. So a lot of times, you know, you go to a store, you think you're gonna find these new things, and then you know you go up to the register and you see 3 or 4 people buying the exact same thing you just bought. And so you know, I feel like there are people out there looking for these pieces. They just can't find them. Like Kenny said, there hasn't been a place where people can just go on there and just see new things every day and just learn about new designers and new pieces. And our website, we want to make our website that place that people can go so they can find pieces to help express themselves.
Yeah. So, you know, thank you guys again for joining us. This was great. We'll be doing these events, you know, once a month. So if you guys have other brands or other people that you feel like would benefit and you want to introduce them to our platform, feel free to do so. If you guys want to send us referrals, you can do so. And we will all be kind of reaching out to you guys. And thank you to the 5 brands who were here today: Lalla B, Attackk, Natalia J Mag, Belty Boutique, Shitney City. We want to keep working with you guys, so please let us know what you guys would like next. And I know that ootdbostonian has some special packages for you guys to help with promoting and sharing some of your pieces on their platform. So we're excited to continue this. And again, thank you guys so much for coming. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a
good
good
night.
night.
Have a good
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.